Sunday Meditation, January 25th, 1981. LL Research channeling Hatonn and Latwii. Dawn channeling. I am Hatonn. I greet you, my friends, in the love and in the light of the infinite Creator. It is a very great privilege to be with you once more. I speak through this instrument. I will condition this instrument. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. I am sorry for the delay. We have contact now. I was saying that I speak to you through this instrument, the first time in some time. It is a very great privilege to be with you. I am Hatonn. We of the Confederation of Planets, in the service of the infinite Creator, are always pleased to serve those who seek our service. We are at all times available to you. At all times, my friends. It is only necessary that you think of us. Avail yourself to us in meditation, and we are there. This is our service to you. This is our privilege and our pleasure. We are constantly with you. We are with those, the peoples of the planet Earth, who seek our service, and we are with only those who seek our service. We cannot in any way offer our aid to those who do not seek our service, for this is our understanding of the principle of free will. Unfortunately, many of your peoples at this time do not understand the service we offer. The service we offer, my friends, is the service toward that which not only you, but also they seek. For all of the people of this planet, in truth, seek the same thing. They seek development of their mind and spirit. This development, my friends, is in truth all that there is. This development, my friends, in truth, is all that there is to develop. Any other development will stay transient. That will be left in the memory of your being during that very short time that you walk the surface of this planet. We offer aid to those who seek that development which they seek. Many times we have come to you. Many times we have stated the importance of daily meditation, for only in this way can you truly understand that which we offer. We do not have a language adequate to give to you the concepts which we offer. Those concepts are not complex, but very simple. Simplicity, my friends, defies description in your language. The beauty defies description in your language. The truth defies description in your language. For language, my friends, is not based in the system of thought which encompasses reality. The creation which all of us exist in are one. Avail yourselves, therefore, in meditation and begin to know without speaking. Begin to see without looking. Begin to hear without listening. That small voice that is all and ever present. For it is not only without you, it is within you. For it is all things, my friends, and you are all things. Become one with all that there is. Rejoice in the harmonious symphony that speaks to you from every part of the infinite, all-being, all-knowing creation. Jim, channeling. I am Hatonn, and I am with this instrument. We must apologize for our delay. We lost our contact with the one known as Dawn, for he has been himself under somewhat of a strain of late and is feeling the resulting fatigue. We would simply close this part of our sharing with you this evening by saying that we always enjoy the opportunity of joining our vibrations with those of your people who seek to know more of the law of love. For this is the vibration in which we dwell, and the service which we offer is that of familiarizing those seekers of love with its vibration. We, at this time, thank each of those present for asking for our service for this evening. We are simple creatures of service and desire only to serve the one Creator. As always, we leave you in the love and the light of the one infinite Creator. We are known to you as Hatonn. Adonai, my friends. Carla, channeling. I am Latwii. I am with this instrument. I greet you in the love and the light of our infinite Creator. I am being very careful with this instrument and do not appreciate all the levity about how I always blow this instrument's circuits. That is no longer true. I have learned to be delicate. The love and the light of the infinite Creator, my friends, this is what we greet you with, and we rest in it, awaiting any questions that you might have at this time. Do you have a question at this time that we may share what information we have with you on? C. I'm still having a hard time understanding things we talked about last week. I asked about a person that I knew that suffered so much personal loss in their life. Why that they suffered it? Why did so much happen to one? And you talked to me about how we set up our own lessons to be learned on this plane. You said that we could, that it's possible that some entities worked in conjunction to help each other with their lesson, and that it was all part of a harmony. It's just not quite soaking in for some reason. How is it where we are coming from, where we are planning these things at, that we want to learn? How did we know what was necessary? Latwii. I am Latwii. That is quite a question, my brother. We will answer it in several parts. The first part is a general concept. Consider yourself upon the floor of a terminal building. You are planning a trip. You look at all of the schedules and you decide your destination. You may need to go a short distance in a relatively convenient way. You may decide to go a very long distance, and the difficulty of getting there may be quite great. You choose your destination. This destination, in spiritual terms, is the sum total of the lessons you wish yourself to learn. This is done by yourself prior to incarnation, and during incarnation it is extremely unlikely that you will, without help, remember picking such a destination if it happens to be difficult. Thus, the problems, the losses, the limitations you meet are pre-programmed by yourselves in order that you may learn whatever lessons these difficulties cause you to face more squarely. That is often a challenging task for the soul body due to the fact that your peoples seem endlessly able to avoid seeing things clearly by deciding various rationalizations of them. Secondly, the cooperation between entities is not only common, it is the usual pattern for those advanced enough to choose their own incarnations. The path, shall we say, to mastering the lessons of this planet is a path where one entity is of great help in balancing another. it is extraordinarily difficult to learn the lessons completely alone, for you then have no feedback, as this instrument would call it, and must rely upon your own thinking. This is like shaving without a mirror, and is not particularly easy. May we answer you further, my brother? C. Each of us has chosen the lesson that they wish to learn in this incarnation. Does the fact that we have free will in this incarnation, do we many times bypass the road we have chosen for an easier path and miss our lesson? Or do many of us miss our lesson in this incarnation and have to repeat? Latwii. I am Latwii. I am with the instrument. Yes, my brother, many miss their lessons, but not because they do not receive them again and again. Free will is always in effect. You chose your lesson, each of you in this room. Not all of your peoples are able to do this. Some must incarnate randomly until they have reached a certain level of understanding. However, each of you has programmed certain lessons in order to learn the ways of love. There are many, many times that each of you has decided not to learn a particular lesson. This lesson immediately returns in another form. You again may choose. You are never hopelessly lost. This instrument has the expression in her mind, "All roads lead to Rome." This is true of your journey in this lifetime. If you miss a turn, there is always another turning that will bring you back to the correct path. Perhaps a few detours have been experienced by each of you. This is not cause for discouragement. When you see a person, such as the one of whom you spoke, who has had a great deal of stimulus for learning, you see a person who has chosen to go from New York to Tanganyika by ark. This is difficult, but the lessons are rewarding. In the life of the soul, that is what is important, not the ease of the journey. Do you have another question? C. I get the feeling at times there is something giving us a nudge or helping hand or a blocking. Is that just the entities on this level? Is that just part of the harmony? Is something directing us, helping us maybe with our lessons? Latwii. I am Latwii. My brother, you have as much help as you request. You yourself guide your own learning, but there is always comfort. The blockages come by far most of the time from within your own thoughts. Thus, welcome a helping hand, but know the responsibility lies with you. Is there another question at this time? C. No. Latwii. I am Latwii. We are glad to be able to use this instrument. We wish you very well and send you the light in which we dwell and the love of the Creator. I am Latwii.
Go forth then, rejoicing in the power and the peace of the one infinite Creator.